Welcome to Deco Guide, the only app designed to help you navigate your college and career journey in the quickest and most affordable way. This podcast is brought to you by EdTechity, dedicated to opening doors to higher education and career opportunities for all.
What's up, everyone? I'm Professor G, and welcome to our series on Ask a Consejero. A question that I get asked a lot of times is, can undocumented students go to college? And the answer is, yeah, anyone can go to college, okay? Whether you're documented or undocumented. And I'm serious. You can go to a community college as long as, 18 or over. And if you're under 18, you're probably still in high school. So we allow some students to do that as well. But in a nutshell, being undocumented, you can apply to a California community college and get in. You're definitely going to get in because California community colleges are open access. If you qualify for a CSU, like a California State University, and there's 23 of those schools, or if you qualify for a UC, a University of California, and there's 10 of those schools, you can even get into there, and they're going to let you in. It doesn't matter if you're undocumented or not. The difference, okay, there is a difference. The difference is how much they charge you to go to school. Okay, in the public school systems, community colleges, CSUs, and UCs, okay, they have two types of fees. They have California resident fees, and then they have non-resident fees. At the community college level, California residents pay $46 per unit to go take classes, right? And so a 3-unit history class, it costs about $150. And then you can apply for financial aid, like a promise grant. And if you qualify, you pay $0. If you're undocumented, it's a little bit trickier, okay? When you're undocumented in California, there was a law that passed about, 20 years ago that says that if you're undocumented, meaning you don't have legal residence, you don't have a social security, or your social security number expired, or your permit expired, whatever it is, you're not a citizen, you're not a permanent resident, you're not, you're on a visa, you just don't have legal standing or something like that. I don't know what it really means, but it means that technically you're subject to deportation at any time. So you got to be real careful who you trust with that information. Okay, including people at the college. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you. There's some people at the college that are just haters. And there's other people at the college who will back you up like you don't even believe. Be cautious. Check out your college campus. Ask around. There's definitely other undocumented students at my school. I've worked easily with 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 undocumented students over the years. Easily, and probably even more. At my school, we have this Raza Center. See, check out this T-shirt. And that's the best place. If your campus has a Raza Center or a Hispanic Center, Latino Center, hey, go, man. That's where all the homies are at. And people there, I'm 100% you can trust them, because if they're working at the Raza Center, they're very knowledgeable about the processes for undocumented students, so that you don't get charged all kinds of money. Okay, so what's the process? The process is this. If you're an AB 540 student, okay, AB 540 means that you're undocumented, you're a dreamer, but you went to high school in California, or middle school in California, or a community college in California, and you have racked up at least 3 years of taking classes, okay? And you have a high school diploma or a high school GED from California. Okay. If you have the years and the diploma or GED in California, you qualify for what's called AB 540. Okay. Assembly Bill 540. Now, what that law says is that when you get to college, they're going to charge you the lowest fee. And the lowest fee is called California resident fee. It'll take you out of the non-resident fee. Okay, so for example is this. For comparison's sake, someone who's a California resident pays $46 per unit, okay, for a history class. And that history class is 3 units, so that history class is going to be about $150 for a California resident. A non-resident doesn't pay $46 per unit. They pay $350 per unit. Okay, so if there's two students taking the same history class. One student paid $150. The student behind him is non-resident, paid $1,050 for the class because they're non-resident. Okay, that's how big a difference it is. Now, to make it even more different is California residents can apply for what's called promise grants. And if you qualify for a promise grant, and they can even also apply for Cal grants. And if you get one of those grants, guess what happens? You pay nothing. And so as an undocumented student, what you want to do is this. You want to make sure you put in the right paperwork so that you become what's called an AB 540 student. And that paperwork it's a long name. It's called the California Non-Resident Tuition Exemption Form. Now, your campus has it. We'll throw one of those as soon as you fill out your TECO profile. We'll actually give you a copy of that form that you're going to fill out to submit to your college, right? You can also get the form at the college admissions and records office or at the college counselor's office. Just ask them, okay, tell them you're an AB 540 student or that you're a Dreamer student and you qualify and you need to fill out the California Non-Resident Tuition Exemption Form. That form is what takes you out of the non-resident classification and puts you into the resident classification. Once you're a California resident in that classification, now you'll be charged a lot less. You'll go down to the $46 per unit. But also now you can apply for a promise grant. And if you meet the income requirements, you're going to go to college for free. You can also now apply to support services that are open to students, such as EOPS. There's a program called the Extended Opportunity Programs and Services, EOPS, on every community college campus. Now, an undocumented student, once they submit the right forms, they can now apply to that program. They often give you priority zero registration. They often give you, which is awesome registration, meaning you pick your classes first. They also give you money for textbooks or loan you the textbooks, so it's saving you money all over the place. They also have great counselors there that understand, what kinds of things you're going through so that they can help you stay in school and finish that degree to change your life later. So we want to make sure that as an undocumented student, the first thing is, yes, you can go to school. The second thing is, yes, if you meet the right qualifications, the 3 years of like high school or middle school or a combination of high school, middle school, and community college or whatever, you need at least 3 years done and high school diploma or a GED from California, you are an AB 540 student. Now you can go to college, you can submit to qualify for Promise Grant, Cal Grant to help pay for college. You can also submit applications to join the EOPS program that'll help you with more money for your textbooks, priority registration, counseling, and now you're able to navigate the college a lot more affordably. If you're undocumented, can you go to college? Hell yeah, you can. Okay, make sure you get the right forms in and the right proof in so that you pay as low as possible. This is Professor G, and I want to say thank you for listening, and don't forget to invite me to your graduation. Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning into TECO Guide, the app focused on bringing you tools and content to help you make better decisions about school, life, and career. We hope this episode has inspired you to pursue and excel in your own educational and career journey. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share.